Hello and welcome back to another video, and this is time for my March TBR. Now, I literally just got back from Sydney like a few hours ago, so I'm just filming this really quickly. I haven't set up my phones. I'm just recording from my computer webcam. My February TBR. I changed it up a bit because of how busy I got by the end of the month, but I did pass it. I've got one book that I have to finish, but I should be finished that in time, so I can say that I passed my February TBR, and we'll go straight into my March TBR. Now, I'm not going to re-go over the rules of my TBR game. You can either watch my past videos, or you can just... It's pretty self-explanatory, so we can figure it out as we go. Okay, so I have some books next to me that I want to read, so I'll just talk about the stuff I want to do. So basically, in March, I'm doing 3 readathons. I'm doing the Greek Readathon, which is run by Esme someone. I'll link all the information below because I can't remember the names of all of them off the top of my head. But I am participating in the Greek Readathon, the trope-icalreadathon, and G's Magical Readathon, or the next part of it. So I will pick the prompts first, and then I will find the books and make them work with everything. Alright, and I will screen record my phone so you guys can see it on the screen. Okay, first spin. Okay, and for my first spin I got white. So that's any book with white on the cover, which you can't see properly, but the screen recording will be on the screen. So, white. One of the books I wanted to read is almost completely white. A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. Yeah, so I'm doing this for a video that I was planning to do in March anyway, so this works out perfectly for that, especially since it is a very chunky book and I didn't want to have to make this an extra book. So yeah, A Little Life is my first book. That's officially my TBR. Okay. Next spin. The next spin I got, the color was purple. Okay. Wait, there is one I wanted to read this purple. Hold on. Okay. And the book that I got for purple was It Goes Like This by Mile Morland. Now, this was 100% a cover buy when I bought it, but it's so pretty, and it's almost completely purple, so I am counting it. I think this is LGBT. Yeah, it's LGBT. It's got music, it's got heartbreak, and it's got friendship. So it sounds like I'll just read the tagline as the explanation. sometimes you have to risk hitting repeat on heartbreak. So, assuming it's about like second chances and stuff like that. So, I just think this will be a really cute read. So, yeah, this is the second official book of my TBR. Okay, let's do the next spin. Okay, and the next color I got was, was red. It looks orange on the screen, but you can clearly see at the top it says red. So a book with red. Oh, here we go. Wish He Was, the tiny guardian of lost letters. The mailbox is red, the girl's jacket is red, and the door is red. I'm glad I'm glad I can officially get this on there, because this was one of the 2 books I had to read for G's Magical Readathon. So, yeah. So yeah, Wish He Was, the tiny guardian of lost letters. This is like a middle grade. This is like a middle grade kind of. It is a Christmas story, but I'm reading it anyway. So, yeah, Wish He Was by Alexander Page. It's the 3rd official book on my TBR. So let's do the next spin. Okay, and for that spin I got yellow. It looks white on my camera, but it says yellow at the top. Oops. Oops. Yeah, it says yellow at the top. So, yellow. Oh, here we go. One of the books said it again on the pile of what I wanted to read. Checkmates. This is about a boy who goes to live with his grandfather. He's got ADHD, and he learns about. It says it's a mystery, so that'll be fun. A mystery based around chess and a boy with with ADHD. So this is the 4th official book of my TBR. Okay, I'm going to do one more spin, and unless I get another color, in which case I will go again. Okay, so it should be the last spin. Oh. It was so close to being a repeat color, but it is just on the line, and it's on the line of pink, which means I don't have an extra spin. For that one, I will again go for one of the ones I wanted to read. The Miserable Mill by Lemony Snicket, which is book 4 in this series. I have been I have been reading. I read part of this series when I was a child. I stopped. I stopped for a while, couldn't remember what I was up to, and so I'm starting the series again. So I'm up to book 4, and I can't tell you what this one's about because I don't have a memory because I don't remember these books past book 3. So as if it spins, so I will reset myself up and I will go through my final books. Okay, and so I am back with my final TBR pile, which is the ones from my wheel are these 5 here. I got no repeats, so it's a pretty easy to handle stack. Then I do have a couple of extras I need to do. Reading challenges. I have 3, 2 if you don't count Buzzword. So the first one is completely Melanie's TBR knockout challenge, and the 2 prompts for March are read a book of shapeshifters and read a book featuring magic. So for featuring magic, I'm gonna get on the hype train and read Nevermore, The Trials of Morrigan Crow. From what I can tell, this is kind of like similar to Harry Potter. A girl discovers a magic school, and a girl discovers a magic school on the day she's about to die, and she ends up getting transported there. So, yeah, this should be fun. I'm actually really looking forward to this book. And the book about read a book of shapeshifters. It might be a stretch, but I'm going to go with the audiobook of Sea Witch, which I will put on the screen, which is my 12 months to read 12 books recommended by 12 friends challenge. So I'm going to cross that one off for this month and go with that one for my shapeshifters, because I think mermaids count. They're human when they're on land. They shapeshift into mermaids when they hit the water. And so I just have a couple of extras to do. For the Greek Readathon, I am Team Aries, which means I can pick my own 7 prompts as I go. So I will read these. So my plan is I read these books and then see what prompts they fit in the Greek Readathon. So I'm not going to have a set TBR for that one. And for the Tropical Readathon, I think most of these can fit at least one of the prompts. I'll just bring it up on the screen for a minute, just to double check. Where is it? There it is. Yep, so we've got Absent Dead Parents, The Miserable Mill by Lemony Snicket. The real one that's set in stone is, I didn't want to do the Trope Love Triangle, so I had some friends in a Discord chat choose between 2 books. They had the option of Slay or Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades won the vote, so this is a definite rating because it got voted in. The next one that I got is a meaty book, which is over 500 pages. A Little Life definitely counts for that. Blast from the Past. It goes like this, counts for that. An audiobook or ebook. I'll probably count Sea Witch for that. Post-apocalyptic. I can't be bothered getting it down, but I'll probably read the Death Cure for that and finally count that as another series completed. The rest of them I'll probably figure out as I go. Yeah, so the rest of those prompts I'll probably figure out as I go. Again, all the information for these readathons will be listed down below. I'm also trying to take part in Middle Grade Monthly. Luckily, I have some compulsory middle grades on my TBR, so I can count that. So I've got that covered. Plus, middle grades are easy, so I can always subscribe some more, especially since I only have like 5 compulsory reads. And then, like I said, I'm participating in G's Magical Readathon. And like I said, this was already going to be on my list because I am part of the Order of the Crescent, which means you have to read a book with an animal familiar. My character has a squirrel as her animal familiar. Closest thing I can find is this little gremlin looking thing, which does look enough like a squirrel to count. And the other book, the other prompt, I'm probably going to go with a wand, which means I just have to read a book with like branches on it, which should be easy enough to find. I have like a whole pile of them, of possibilities on my shelf. And yeah, so that's it for this TBR for this month. So I'll let you know how it goes. Should be easy enough to do, which means I should be able to get some extra books read. Peace out. Okay, just jumping in real quick because I did forget to mention one of the reading challenges I'm doing, which is Read Your Bookshelf Challenge by Chantel Reads All Day. Again, I'll link all this below. But but the prompt for March is growth. So I think this should count because it's got like vines and stuff like all around the side here. And so yeah, I'm gonna count this because it's got like vines growing here and it's got like trees. Ooh, trees. This could work for my Readathon too. Cool. I just realized there's branches at the back of that, so I'm definitely gonna count it for the challenge I was going to, but I could also count it for Readathon and read 2 small books. Anyway, later.